Welcome back, folks. High school girls wrestling in Nebraska was sanctioned as an NSAA sport in 2022. One girl from Wayne, Nebraska has made the most of her time on the mat in her young wrestling career. SportsFource's Irvin Doman has more in this week's SportsFource Champion.
For Essynce Owens-Webb, wrestling has been part of her family for years, and she has fully embraced that tradition.
It's kind of like everything. It's my life, basically. That's what I do.
It was just about 20 months ago when Essynce started her wrestling journey right here in this room in Wayne, Nebraska. And now she has the chance to show her talents not only on a national scale, but on a global scale.
Oh, you're gonna make me tear up. From the first tournament she had that didn't really go her way to making Team USA, man, it's huge.
That's Webb's father, who is watching his daughter accomplish her dreams on the wrestling mat after being selected to the United States AAU wrestling team that will compete overseas this fall.
I've had the privilege of being around Essynce since she first started the sport. To see her come in and not know anything about it to where she's at today has been incredible. The
selection process for the USA AAU team relied on tremendous wrestling accolades, community service in their local area, and being a dedicated student athlete, all of which Essynce has excelled in.
So I've had the opportunity not just to coach Essynce, but to also teach Essynce. And like I said, I've seen that in and out of the wrestling room, just that confidence of saying, you know what, I can do this, so I'm going to do it.
And like many athletes, Essynce has been able to use this sport as an outlet to learn life lessons and to grow as a person.
There was actually a time when I used to get bullied and everything, and my dad kind of told me if I got into the sport, it would help me out, like get confident.
With that mindset, her confidence, attack mentality, and wrestling technique have grown, leading her to the big moment on the global stage.
It's a dream, I guess.
Irvin Doman, KTIV Sports Force.
Owens-Webb will represent the U.S. at a tournament in Manama, Bahrain, October 23rd through the 31st. If you'd like to learn more about the story and how you can help Essynce on her trip, check it out our story on KTIV.com.